All right, what's up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So it's going to be a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'm going to look at Avalanche 2 TA update. So in the exclusive Discord, went short off of this place and ended up locking profits and getting stopped out in profit a little bit early. Kind of flinched a little bit, and the reason why was because kind of the divergences that were happening on the lower time frames looked like they could have already played out. However, they played out more since then, so it was kind of, not the best. I kind of flinched a little bit, but if you stayed in that trade, you already hit the first original take profit, so it went well. Sometimes better to be safe than sorry, you know. But that's a trading exclusive Discord if you're interested. Link in the description below. Also been buying, just because it's so volatile, instead of going long, been buying Avalanche on spot, dot on spot, ADA, mainly Avalanche though, because it's hitting off of a big golden pocket. We'll talk about that. And in the exclusive Discord, I'm kind of giving it away here for the first one, but starting a new channel with some other investments you guys may be interested in too. So trying to expand that a little bit. If you're interested, check that out below. So let's get right into it. So basically, what are we looking at here? Major fib level, rejecting off of it, printing, red dots. And the reason I'll show you. So we had the red dot here, kind of went in after this red dot. Didn't have too much patience with it because it looked like it could have been breaking out here. And the thing too is what happens sometimes, especially with this money flow crossover in the hourly. If you look at the 90-minute as well, that's a strong money flow crossover. This hasn't happened in over a month, so I was looking at a possible breakout. Sometimes trend reversals. I mean, obviously over here, nothing bullish played out, but it could go the other way. Nothing bearish starts to play out. However, I'd say it's likely we do come down. I'm really looking at this level. This is a big level I'm looking at right around here. This spider line to get in. And obviously another short would be around this logarithmic one over here. So, what are we looking at? What are we looking at overall? RSIs, I've talked about this before, RSIs way down like they were over the summer. This could be big, or we could just roll over, bounce around sideways. Feel like we'll either recover, we could recover 42, weird like that, and something like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking something similar to this, but you could come up. You could come up, especially since the RSIs are so down. You got Cardano bouncing off of $1. You got other things looking possibly like they could come up. So, cautious optimism. I'm still short with profits, or long, excuse me, with profits locked in all the way from, down. I forget exactly where, but down to bounce off of this spiral line, basically a little above it. So that was a nice trade in the exclusive Discord, and yeah. So looking at the time frames, 4-hour, your VWAP is coming down. It's indicative of that you're going to cool off a bit, money flow on these lower time frames generally is coming down to 15 minutes. So I do think you would cool down a lot. I think there's a good shot you come down to, 36 or something. I'm really looking for this level. I don't know if we'll get there, but patience could be a virtue. Let's look at Ethereum. So basically this spiral line right here seems to be acting as resistant, or support rather than resistance, which is a really good sign. Ethereum looks very similar to Bitcoin, way down with the RSIs here, just like the summer. So possibility, we could have hit the bottom, definitely a possibility, or we bounce around, hit it a little bit more. This is kind of the main, trend line. You don't really want to lose this spiral line, kind of the 24 area. It's kind of like this same line over here on Bitcoin. This is the same line we bounced off of over July. So you really, or no, excuse me, it's this one. We lost it a little bit, but it came right back up. So you really don't want to lose that. That's kind of that same 24 area where we kind of almost lost it. You can't really draw it the same way on Bitcoin, but yeah. So that's that. You're curving up the VWAP on the 2-day. It does look similar with the RSIs, very low RSIs. So there's a good shot you come up a bit more. And yeah, the RSI is way down there. I don't normally, I used to not look at the RSIs enough, but I'm going to update my course too to include some RSIs. If you want to check that out, link description below as well. We're doing a discount for that. And, they're curving up here. So Ethereum, what am I, 2,500 psychological level. I believe there's a fib level there too. And if we draw out fib from here to here, just about hit it. It's a little under it, so maybe acting as support rather than resistance. Your VWAP is coming down on your 4-hour as well. Your 15-minute, generally kind of sideways, divergence formed. Came down, look at that nice divergence at the top there. Came right down. If you went short from there, good place to lock in some profits. See a retest of this spiral line. That's where I'm going to be definitely looking for, to add to my Ethereum long position right there. That's all I have to really say about those two. Let's look at Avalanche because this is big. So you're printing, a nice green dot in the daily, a low green dot in the daily. Last time this happened was all the way back in the summer where we had, there's never really been one this low, back here when it was at, $2 in 2020 or whatever. Perfect, best time to buy ever. But as you're hitting this big level, been buying this heavily on spot, heavily. So that's been really good in my opinion. It is a really good product too. RSI is curving up here. 4 X's, then you look for sell exhaustion, good market cipher strategy. Look at that divergence, bam, you came right up, and this is a big, if you got in right here, big place to come up. I was talking about this in Discord yesterday. So coming down there, a good curvature. Hourly, money flow crossover, everything looks good. Could come to cool down a little bit, definitely. Looks a little overheated on the 15-minute. Come down, retest 62 or whatever. Good place to look at. So, cautious optimism here. The market does look like it could be turning around. I wouldn't be surprised. This would not surprise me at all if we get, bounce around like I was saying and then retest, this area and then come up from there, 33, 34 range. I just don't want us to lose this line for a long time. If we lose, the 34.8, 30, it's going to get higher a tiny bit higher every day. If we lose that for too long, that's a very bad sign. But I think for now, we might be able to hold this. We might be able to keep this. RSI is very low. Look at this, very low. So we have, there is some hope. All right, guys. Hope you have a good one. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my links below that I talked about earlier. I think I mentioned everything. If you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new FAMOUS account, links in the description below. Market Cipher, 15% off. My link is in the description below. So check all of that out. All the things below are things that I personally use and benefit from. Never going to link you to anything I don't personally use. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.